Hey girlies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sierra Monique. Whichever one you want to call me is fine. And pretty much I am creating content just around completely shifting and changing my life over the next 6 months and really just creating the life that I love, because life been lifing and I have not been happy. I have not been satisfied. I have not been at peace. I feel like my nervous system has been raised, and it's time to really start choosing and being and making the right action plans and movement that I need to make my life happier. Today I really just want to talk about, just calling myself out on the stuff and the things that I have been neglecting. Like, the procrastination has been crazy. It's like, when a new year come around, you like, yeah, new year, new me. And if you haven't seen my last video, go look at my new year, new me video that I made last year. But anyway, every year I feel like we start the new year with wanting to be this new person, to be this elevated person, and we do not have the necessary, we don't take the necessary steps to really get to where it is that we're trying to go. It's like, oh my God, it's a new year, I have to completely change my life, instead of like really observing the decisions that you made, really observing where you are, really digging deep down within yourself and figuring out, like, how can I make this change? What do I need to do to make those changes? And how did I get here? You know what I'm saying? And part of how I got here is just, I am a proclaimed procrastinator. Like, I'm gonna procrastinate. Like, even like thinking back to school when I was in middle school, high school, I'm gonna procrastinate. Like, if I have a research paper, I'm gonna stay up and pull an all-nighter just to get it done. Just because I didn't want to start it early and do a little overtime. And part of making changes is you're going to have to do a little bit over a course of time in order to see those big changes. And that's something that I learned reading Atomic Habits, is really making those micro changes to making larger changes. Anyway, because I'm getting off the script, but I really had to get honest with myself about, like, why do I do or not do the things that I want to do for myself. And part of it is it feeling like it's too hard to make changes. I think we get so consumed in our daily routines that any small change that we make is an inconvenience. Like, for instance, like going to the gym. For a long time, I wasn't going to the gym, or I was very inconsistent with going to the gym because I felt like my life was too busy. It felt like if I went to the gym, how can I do this when I'm at work all day and I gotta cook, I gotta clean? And I had learned that through preparing and preparation, you can make time for whatever it is that you want. So now I meal prep so that I don't have to worry about cooking every single day or most days during the week. I make sure I say, these are the select days that I'm going to the gym. I don't have time to do anything else. I literally prioritize my life around going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? And the things that I want for myself, I know I'm going to have to prioritize showing up for myself. So it's kind of like the same. I have to kind of do the same exact thing. Like, if I want a new job, girl, you need to like review that resume one day. And once you review that resume, you need to update your resume. And once you update the resume, you need to be able to practice, interviewing skills, because I have not interviewed in so long. That doesn't mean that everything is going to get done all in one day, but it's like, I know that I have to do the proper things in order to prepare for the life that I want to do. The life that I want to live. I'm talking about the life that I want to do. Another way that I have not fully showed up for myself, or the real reasons why I have not created the life that I want, is really just overthinking everything. I'm I'm a Virgo. Shout out to the Virgos if you're watching this, but I am an overthinker. I need to know who, what, when, where, why, how. I need to know, like, why does this happen? And I need to understand the intricate parts of it. And I need to analyze it. I need to detail it. I need to figure out, is there a period, a comma, or exclamation mark? It's just, I am a serial overthinker, and I am really trying to work on that, because a lot of the times it's the inside voice that stops me. It has nothing to do with what's going on in the outer world. It be those inner thoughts and what I tell myself that really make me overthink. And I know that through life, things are not going to be exactly the way that we want things to be when we first get into it, because I'm a beginner. Like, why is the expectation that I'm going to know and have it all together? And I'm actively working through it, because look at me right now. Like, I'm here showing up on YouTube, just talking and rambling and, doing all of the things. And I know it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be what it's going to be. Like, I'm not going to overthink the fact that I don't have a digital, like, really nice camera. Like, I'm not going to overthink, let me hurry up and do my makeup so that I can get this content out. Like, let me make sure that I articulate so well and with these amazing grammatical words and big old vocabulary. Like, no, we're going to show up as is, and the people that like it is going to stay, and the people that don't is just going to keep it moving. So overthinking at this point, I'm going to just have to do it. Like, I can't think about it. That's the thing. That's it right there. I can't think about it, because once I think about it, I'm going to keep thinking about how it's not going to work and how this isn't going to work. And this, y'all, just stop thinking. Just stop thinking and do. Stop thinking and just do, regardless of how you think it look, how it's going to turn out, how it's going to sound, all of that. We're just going to do. And another reason, because I had my big three. Another reason I feel like I am where I am is because I am so afraid to be seen. I'm so afraid of it. It literally keeps me up at night. I love when I like go on social media and I see people just fully and authentically show up as themselves, because I aspire to be that way. Like, I'm cool to playing it to the back. Like, I'm cool being in the background. I'm cool with doing all the operational things of it all. I'm cool with those parts. Being in front of a camera and speaking vulnerable and people see me and my personality is scary for me. It's so scary for me. But one thing my best friend has always told me, and I love her for this, is, Sierra, take up space. Take up space in every room that you're in. If you are there, you belong there. If this is something that I want to do, I'm going to do it. So, just reminding myself, like, girl, take up space. Be loud. Be vibrant. Be colorful. Be you. And don't be afraid of people judging you or having thoughts. Because to be honest, people going to have the thoughts. People going to judge. People going to talk their shit. People are not always going to like you. But what it is that I'm choosing and deciding to do, I know is going to help another person. So I can't think about what other people is going to think of me when I know that I'm helping people and I know that I am being obedient to my calling. Y'all, this is even a struggle right now, just sitting on my couch in my home talking to y'all, because I feel naked. Like, one form of protection that I have of myself is people not knowing who Sierra really is. I always give people little just glimpse of who I am. Like, I could be the fun girl. Like, I could be the understanding girl. I could be the down-to-earth girl. I could be the cool girl. I could be the insecure girl. Like, I can be the girl. I don't need everybody to know everything about Sierra. Like, I don't. And the reason is because it does make me feel super vulnerable. And growing up, I don't think that I ever was granted the opportunity to be vulnerable, to express how I felt, to just be curious about the things that may be around me or within myself. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that my parents told me to shrink myself, but when you get told shut up and you don't get your thoughts out and you're not able to verbalize your feelings and emotions, when you become an adult and you 35 and you at your big ass age, those things kind of like peak out, and being seen is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I never want to be looked at like I got it all figured out and I got it all together and anything like that. And I think that that's where that being seen thing come from. I don't want people to think that I'm better than them. I don't. And that's something that I'm still kind of like working on. I want people to always understand that I'm always on even playing field with them, regardless of the way that I look, regardless of my accomplishments, regardless of who people think that I may be. Like, I'm human. Like, I fuck up. I'm not perfect. And part of being seen is something that really it just makes me very uncomfortable, and I'm trying to really learn to just be and be Sierra regardless of who is in a room, who is around. Now, I'm a Virgo, and I'm never going to allow someone to fully come into my life and get everything from me, because people just are not worth it. You know what I'm saying? So there is still going to be boundaries around it. But like I said, being seen is something that I am actively not shying away from. Like, even social media. I use TikTok as a form of showing up. Like, I'm going to show up even if I don't look my best. I'm going to show up when I look like I'm the shit. Like, I'm going to show up when I have something to say. I'm going to show up when I want to take a picture, or I want to show people I'm eating. Like, that's why I love TikTok, because it gives people a well-rounded idea of who I am, but also it just allows me to show up for myself and express myself. So, yeah, I was kind of rambling. I do apologize. I done forgot what we was even talking about at this point. Oh, it was kind of like my 3 reasonings of why I feel like I'm not where I am. With everything that I just said, like, I want to 1000% take accountability of really ignoring myself, because all of those reasonings were a form of just ignoring myself. And really just living a life that I thought I was supposed to live. Like most of us is taught to go to college, graduate from college, get a good career, and live this life. But I am slowly starting to understand that rigid life that was told to me is not the life that feeds me, and it's not the life that brings me joy. So I am going to have grace for myself, because due to societal norms, like, that is the way things is supposed to go in the United States of America. But like I said, I am going to challenge myself every single day. Every day. I'm going to challenge myself to not procrastinate, to take up space, to not feel like, I'm undeserving of the things that I want and I desire. I'm going to do that. And y'all going to do it too. Period. And we are going to show up every single day better. We're going to show up every single day a little bit further, 1% better. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to all of this. I mean, it's only day 2. So we got a lot to do. I have a lot of structuring and things on my to-do list that needs to get done. But I am just happy that I'm taking this opportunity to bet on myself. So don't forget to bet on you And don't forget that you are the most important person in your life. And if you are not satisfied with where you are, you need to make that choice and that decision for you. And don't settle. It doesn't matter how old you are. I'm 35 and I have a 14-year-old son. And I am not going to keep settling for a mediocre life. I'm not going to keep settling for the life that was told to me. Rather, I'm going to choose the life for myself. And you can do it too. If you enjoyed this video, I really want you to like, comment, subscribe. Please share any of your experience and how you feel like you're going to come out of your crap and hold yourself accountable so that, you know, people and all of us can kind of have those, you know, little tidbits and notes and comments and show just how we can just help assist each other. So like I said, thank you again for showing up. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.